Hey everybody, Pete Blank here for this week's edition of Pete's Points at the Coronado Springs Resort at Walt Disney World for the Training 2024 Conference and Expo. Really getting my learning on down here, and you'll see right behind me is the Expo. Now the Expo here is where everybody goes in and checks out all the vendors and all the booths, but when I hear the word Expo, I always think of the letter X, and I think about the X Factor. The X Factor, and I wonder if you believe that you have an X factor as a leader. So what's the definition of an X factor? Well, it's a specific trait or quality or characteristic that makes you stand out. And in my opinion, if you're going to be a successful leader, you have to have some type of X factor. So what could that be? Well, number one, if you don't know, you could ask someone. Go to one of your coworkers or your teammates and say, hey, what's my X factor? And if they say, what is that? You say, it's a quality, a trait, a characteristic that makes me stand out. And they may say things like, well, you're a great listener. That's your X factor. Or you have a charismatic power when you walk in the room. People tend to pay attention. That's your X factor. Or you always seem to put others first. That's your X factor. Or man, you're good at this system or that system or technology. That's your X factor. And when you know what that is, you can brand yourself, you can become better at it, you can soar with that strength and become a true leader. So don't stand back and think that you don't have an X factor. If you're a leader, you do. And if you don't know what it is, make sure you ask someone at work today and then start branding and marketing yourself to be the best leader you can be. Well, that's it from the Expo here at the Training Magazine Conference. We'll see you next time on Pete's Points.